Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why don't my clothes have that sophisticated air I see in other women? You know that feeling something's missing, but you can't identify what. Well, I spent years making choices that made me look sloppy without even realizing it. And look, it wasn't about spending more money. It was about making the right choices. Today, I'm going to show you 7 simple changes that made me look much richer and more elegant overnight. And change number 6 was the one that surprised me most because I thought I was doing everything right. So stay with me until the end because these tips will transform the way you present yourself. Let's go. Change 1. Swap excessive color for a neutral palette. Look, colors are beautiful and vibrant, but you know that wardrobe that looks like an exploded box of crayons? That was mine. And the more colorful you wear, the messier and less elegant you look. The problem with vibrant colors together is they compete for attention. Your eye gets lost not knowing where to look. It's like a party where everyone's shouting at the same time. Exhausting, right? When I started investing in neutral pieces, black, white, beige, gray, brown, navy blue, everything changed. These colors create a sophisticated base that automatically gives you that air of discreet elegance. And you don't need to discard your colorful pieces. The tip is using a neutral piece as base and adding one colorful piece as accent. For example, black pants plus white blouse plus terracotta blazer. See? The color became charm, not mess. Neutral tones give you many more combination possibilities. Those beige pants match literally everything in your closet. It's practical and elegant at the same time. And if you're thinking, but it'll be boring, let me tell you, elegance often lies in simplicity. That clean, harmonious look will always seem more expensive. So, invest in neutral bases and use color strategically. If you're enjoying these tips, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Change 2, wear minimalist and well-chosen accessories. Now, let's talk about accessories. You know that story of the more, the better? Lie, big lie. I was one of those who left the house looking like a walking Christmas tree. Big earrings, flashy necklace, tons of bracelets, rings on every finger. It was too much. When you wear too many accessories at once, they stop being compliment and become distraction. People don't see you, they see your accessories competing for attention. Elegant women have a golden rule. Less is more. They choose 1 or 2 standout pieces and done. And these accessories are usually simple, delicate, and well chosen. The tip is, if you're wearing flashy earrings, skip the necklace. If you're wearing a statement necklace, opt for discreet earrings. It's one or the other, never both. Invest in classic, timeless pieces, minimalist watch, delicate necklace, small hoop earrings or studs. These pieces never go out of style, and they don't need to be expensive. The secret is the piece's quality and how you wear it, not the price. Tell me in the comments, are you team more? Is more or less is more when it comes to accessories? Change 3, swap floppy bags for structured bags. This change was a watershed for me. You know that sack bag where you throw everything inside and it gets all crumpled? Well, that was my style. Floppy bags convey an image of sloppiness, even if you're super dressed up. It's like all the effort went down the drain because of an unstructured bag. Structured bags maintain shape even when empty, give a polished and professional air. It's the difference between a sofa that sank and a brand new sofa. Structure makes a difference, and you don't need to buy expensive designer bags. There are affordable options on the market. What matters is looking for firm structure, quality material, and clean lines. Avoid too many details or huge logos. Neutral colors like black, brown, beige, or gray are always sure bets. They match everything and convey that timeless air. Oh, and keep your bag organized inside too, because a beautiful bag outside with mess inside loses charm, right? Change 4, take your clothes for alterations. People, this is the tip that made the most difference in my look. Nothing, absolutely nothing makes you look more elegant than clothes that fit your body perfectly. You can have the most expensive outfit in the world, but if it doesn't fit well, it'll look cheap. And the opposite is true. A simple, altered piece looks much more sophisticated. Most clothes are made in standard sizes, and practically nobody is standard. Those pants that are too long, those sleeves that pass your hand, that loose waist, all this removes elegance. When I started taking my pieces to a seamstress, my wardrobe completely transformed, and it's not expensive. A simple hem adjustment costs very little and makes an absurd difference. Adjusting waist, shortening sleeves, taking in a piece, these small details give you that custom-made look. The pieces most worth altering: pants, Length is essential. Blazers, shoulders, and sleeves make all the difference. Dresses, perfect fit is everything. Shirts, adjusting width makes much more elegant. If you don't have a trusted seamstress yet, ask for recommendations. It's really worth having someone who understands your pieces. And if you're discovering these tips here, subscribe to the channel. Every day has new content about elegance. Change 5. Wear clean shoes in elegant shape. Now let's talk about shoes. What's the point of being all dressed up if shoes are dirty or worn? I used to be one who thought nobody notices shoes. They do. Dirty or worn shoes completely destroy any look. Do you know any elegant woman who goes out with dirty or beat up shoes? No, right? Shoes are the base, literally, of your look. First rule is keep your shoes always clean. Dirty white sneakers, dusty pumps, sandals with worn sole, all this screams sloppiness. Second, invest in classic and elegant shapes. Shoes with clean lines will always give you that sophisticated air. Options that never fail. Pointed or almond toe pumps, simple flats, short ankle boots, clean white sneakers, thin strap sandals. Avoid shoes that are too heavy with huge platforms or lots of sparkle, unless it's for a specific occasion, of course. And have a basic care kit. Dedicate a few minutes per week to basic cleaning. Your shoes will last much longer and you'll always go out impeccable. Tell me in the comments, which shoe do you wear most daily? Change 6. Keep hair always polished, even in basics. And we arrive at change number 6, the one I promised. This one surprised me so much because I thought my hair was okay, but it wasn't. You know that story of going out with hair more or less? Kind of messy, kind of awkward, but it's fine? Well, this was making me look sloppy without realizing it. Hair is the face's frame, people. You can be wearing the most beautiful outfit, but if hair is uncared for, all elegance disappears. And when I say polished hair, it's not going to the salon every day. Not at all. It's having basics well done. What makes a difference? Clean and fresh smelling hair, regularly trimmed ends, controlled frizz, simple but intentional hairstyle. You know that basic ponytail? It can be super elegant, smooth well before, tie firmly, keep tail aligned. Done, it's another look. Low bun, simple braid, loose but brushed hair. Everything takes few minutes but gives you that cared for and sophisticated air. Invest in quality basic products, leave-in, oil for shine, finishing spray. Don't need 1,000 products, but having the right ones makes all the difference. And visit the hairdresser regularly, even if just to trim ends. Well-cut hair already changes everything. Change 7. Wear light makeup focused on beautiful skin. And to close with a flourish, let's talk about makeup. The change here was radical for me. I thought makeup was synonymous with lots of color, lots of product, lots of things. Until I discovered elegance is precisely the opposite, in lightness and enhancing natural beauty. Elegant women don't go out looking like they were run over by an eyeshadow palette. They invest in beautiful, well-cared-for skin and use makeup to enhance, not hide. The secret is creating that porcelain skin effect, natural but impeccable. And this starts with skincare. Hydration, sunscreen, appropriate products. Everything makes a difference in the final result. In makeup, less is definitely more. Light foundation that evens tone, concealer only where needed, soft blush to give life. On eyes, neutral and earthy tones are your best friends. Mascara that lengthens lashes, well-done eyebrows. People eyebrows make all the difference. On lips, nude tones, natural pinks, lipsticks that look like your lips but better. Save vibrant reds for special occasions. The goal is when someone looks at you, they see you and not the makeup, that they notice how beautiful your skin looks. And don't forget, removing makeup every day and caring for skin is essential. So that's it, girls. These were the 7 changes that made me look much more elegant literally overnight. And none of them involve spending rivers of money. It's all about making smart choices. Elegance is in details, in attention to small things. And when you apply these changes, people notice. You receive more compliments and feel much more confident. Tell me in the comments, which of these changes do you already do? And which will you start applying today? I really want to know. Big kiss, and until the next video.